And welcome to another edition of Pop It with your host, Matt Rebar. And this week we got three people ready to see if they got the pop culture opinions that I like. Coming back from last week, it's our previous week winner, Christian Hinton, joining us all the way from Kent, Ohio. Hopping the course live on stream.
Yes, I'm ready,
Talk about
boys.
that's a threat. That is a threat that if I've ever seen one. Join us first time player John Toth, all the way from Garfield Heights. And our foreign exchange student today, Jess Lockhart, all the way from Philly. You know, by the way, Philly, all in the news this week, probably because what you did, Jess. All that beauty, just all that gorgeousness. All right, we're gonna start here. Just a reminder: 5 topics. Everyone gets 30 seconds to state their spicy, hot opinion, what they think, what jokes, do they like it, do they not like it, whatever you want to say. You get 30 seconds. I'll give you points based on what I think. All right, topic number 1: trailer for a new movie. It's called Songbird. Basically, it's about this fictional COVID-23 that's deadly, and it's like romantic and horror-filled. I mean, is it scary? Is it too soon? What do we think? Christian, let's start with you.
First off, I want to start off. The first thing we should know about this movie is Michael Bay produced it, okay? First off, Michael Bay, terrible, absolutely terrible. I'm not going to go see this movie because I'm sick of COVID-19. Everybody is sick of COVID-19. And not that I'm not being safe, but I don't want to go see a stupid movie that Michael Bay produced. I'm pretty sure he's a bad guy too. And watch it about COVID-23. Stupid, stupid, stupid. 3 words for that. Stupid. Stupid and
time.
Stupid.
That's your time. Beautiful. And John, what do you think? Your time starts right now.
I really thought the movie looked good. Star-studded cast. I was like, honestly, I think it's a great thing to, frame something with COVID-23 where it gives people a chance to talk about COVID-19. Maybe in some ways they wouldn't, maybe some subjects they wouldn't touch on. Plus, it's got that weird Russian guy that's in everything that's always creepy, and like he's always a good time. So I'm actually looking forward to that movie. I don't even care if Michael Bay produced it.
Oh, and he's like, you didn't use all your time. That was, you're like, it's good, whatever. All right, Jess, your 30 seconds on the Songbird trailer. What do you think?
I actually watched half of the video link you sent me, and what's the freaking point of making a movie? Like, it's just like, might as well film outside. Like, I had the National Guard hovering over my apartment for 2 weeks straight in Philadelphia, and I had to leave and go to the Midwest. Like, which is worse? So I just have a feeling if this movie makes any money, it needs to go back right into all of our like taxpayers' like pockets at least, or something. But yeah, I just think it's kind of silly to make a movie about something that's like happening now. Like,
that's your time.
Wait 10 years, and then people be like, oh wait, what was it like?
That's your time. That's your time. But beautiful. I love it. I gotta say, the trailer, it's like the romance and the horror of it. It's really weird together. It's like, I love you, baby. I felt.
And she lets her neighbor like in the house.
Right? It's
like first mistake.
It's like if you had a really bad neighbor, you're not letting that neighbor in.
We all saw Bird Box. You don't let people in. They just hold you back.
Our second juicy topic: Rock Hall 2020 induction ceremony happened this weekend. No performances. They were going to have some performances, but then they were like, we don't need them anymore. And then they're also going to move the ceremony to fall permanently going forward. Jess, let's start back with you. What do we think about that?
I just don't. Are they just going to go with the new brand or something if they're not having live performances? Because I mean, we're still having like kind of live performances right this second on this call. So no, I definitely think it's kind of silly for them to not have anything. But I mean, maybe everybody was busy. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. That's all I have to say about that.
Beautiful. Maybe everyone was busy. I like that. John, your 30 seconds. What do you think?
I really think the Rock Hall overall has just become irrelevant. I mean, when was the last time that you really saw them like, oh, they're inducting so-and-so? Like, it was about time. He had such a great influence on rock and roll. I really think at this point they've covered all their bases with rock and roll, and maybe they should just rebrand to the Music Hall of Fame, and people be much more happy when like rap artist or this or that gets in there, and there won't be any of that kind of discussion anymore, and you could have a lot more different live performances than seeing Aerosmith go out for the 50th time with another band who hasn't really been around.
That's your time. That's your time, but love that Aerosmith example, Christian. What do you think? You're 30.
Anybody who knows me knows I love rap, but the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame became irrelevant as soon as they let someone like Tupac in, okay? First off, how do you let Tupac in but not let Tina Turner, The Smiths, or Outkast get in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? It's been irrelevant. Nobody cares. As John said, nobody has even cared about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for years and years and years, and that's not changing now. It will never change. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame from henceforth is irrelevant.
That's your time. Wow, that evidence you pulled out, I feel like I was on an episode of Law & Order SVU, and they were like, and here's the DNA, and here's the fingerprints, here's the witness, and the camera. I was like, okay. Someone pulled up their receipts today. I got to give you extra points for that. All right, moving on to our third topic. Johnny Depp is leaving Fantastic Beasts 3. He was asked to resign, and he resigned. Big story over the weekend. Let's go right back to Christian. What do you think? 30 seconds.
First off, love Johnny Depp. I don't know this whole case thing, the defamation lawsuit he had against Amber Heard. Amber Heard pooped in his bed, so I don't even want to hear it. I'm sick. I'm sick of Amber Heard, and I love Johnny Depp. I'll say this. I'm not that sad about it. I haven't seen those Fantastic Beasts movies, but I do know that Colin Farrell played that character in the first one, so not mad if they bring back Colin Farrell. I love him, and he's going to be a great Penguin in the Batman. Other than that, Amber Heard pooped the bed. End of story.
All right, that's your time. Going over to John. What do you think?
I'm still flabbergasted by the news that Amber Heard pooped in the bed, but I really think it really didn't really have too much to do with the defamation lawsuit. Like, Johnny Depp has gotten to the point where he is an extremely overpaid actor in Hollywood, and they probably just didn't want to, pay him for this. It's the third movie. It's probably not going to make as much, and they could probably just get somebody to do it for a third of the price. That doesn't really even matter about crowd draw because he's not drawing anybody at this point.
Wow, and that's your time. Jess, moving on to you. Johnny Depp, what do you think?
We've all crapped the bed, so I don't get it. Like, I've crapped the bed as a child, as an adult. We've all have done it. Else you've never partied, okay? So I don't think you should be blaming that. But no, I definitely think it's like, at least it's kind of a step for it's like you can't like beat up your wife and think nobody's gonna like want to work with you again. It's just like Chris Brown, it happened with that. You can't like be like smacking up these like powerful women and think they're not going to tell anybody. So and I'm sure there's things like back and forth, but it's just like, I mean, you got to still like defend yourself.
That's
and I
your
think
time.
It's good.
I gotta say, John, I think you made a really effective point. This movie series isn't doing well. I mean, J.K. Rowling's out there on some kind of drug. I gotta tell you, I don't know what she's been doing lately, but homegirl, whatever it is, hit me up. Let me know what that you're smoking. But yeah, I think it could be a budget thing. It could be with the whole libel lawsuit. It could be a mixture of both. Meanwhile, Miley Cyrus and Stevie Nicks said, "Girl, let's get together and cast a spell on a new song." They put together their Midnight Sky with Edge of 17. Oh, I had to double check those numbers. Put them together for a new track. What do we think? We'll go back to Jess on this one.
I'm going to be honest, I have not heard the song, but I'm probably here for it. I'm going to be honest. If it has a beat of like just one of those like I'm sure people everywhere are going to be about it, so I'm here for it.
I gotta say, I gotta give you an extra point for admitting I didn't listen to this song. That is ballsy. I really actually
I thought you were just going to talk about the collaboration. I didn't realize it was out, so oops.
It was out. You know what? That's on me. I'll give you an extra point because maybe I should have explained better. John, over to you. Did you listen to the song or did you skip it?
I too thought it was talking about the collaboration, but I did look it up right before we started, and I kind of skimmed through for about 30 seconds. It sounded all right. Overall, I think it's been a big month for Fleetwood Mac and Stevie Nicks. You've got the weird skateboard guy drinking the cranberry juice. They've been blowing up. Like, sales are going up. This is just, I don't know, kudos to Miley Cyrus for capitalizing at the right time, I guess.
That's your time. Perfect. And let's go over to Christian. Did you hear the song?
Okay, I as well did not hear the song, but I'm going to say this, okay? Stevie Nicks and Miley Cyrus are a great pairing. Miley Cyrus, I'm going to say this, is one of the smartest public relations singer and whatever performer we've had over the last 20 years. She changed her style from kid country to then pop star to now rock star. She's got a sound for rock. I'm telling you, she's got a sound for rock, and she should have been doing this from her switch from kids to adulthood, but she should be sticking with rock music. I haven't heard it. I'm sure it's a rock song, but good for her.
All right,
I
that's
love
your
Miley
time.
Cyrus.
That's your time. What I learned today is that in the future, I'll need to put "It's out, please listen" to the 3-minute song. But you know what? I love the honesty on Pop It. That's the tagline, honesty. All right, and our last topic tonight, Bachelorette. She leaves mid-season. It's episode 4. She's like, girls, guess what? I found the love of my life. I'm leaving the season. And then there's going to be a new Bachelorette, and the same boys are going to carry over the new Bachelorette. Good for her. Should she have waited this out? You know, is this just producers' drama? What do we think? We'll go back to Christian first on this one.
It seems clear to me that it's not producers' drama because you can kind of tell when there is producers' drama and when there isn't. It seems like she just kind of got sick and tired of the show or the boys or whatever. I'm not watching, but I will tell you this. I think the new Bachelorette is the African-American woman, which is good because that show, and same with all these other love shows, never have enough African-American representation, and it's something that I've noticed throughout, like literally through the years. They always get voted off. I'm sick of it. I hope this woman actually does really well and finds love. She's not going to find love. Let's be real. These dudes are idiots. But I hope she does, and I hope she does really well.
Wow. A lot of power in that statement. I enjoyed that. All right, John, moving over to you. Thoughts on The Bachelorette finding love in episode 4?
Well, kudos to her in finding love in 4 episodes. I didn't realize it was that quick. I've been trying to find love for 32 years, and God, 4 episodes. That was well done. I mean, I would have to imagine with all these network TV shows that was actually planned, and that was their big mid-season reveal. So it's probably just par for the course. I'm sure the people who watch the show love it, but I could care less.
Ooh, I like that. 32 years, though. That was revelation to me. All right, Christian. No, Jess. Finish us off, Jess, on The Bachelorette. What do we think?
Goodness. Well, I don't really keep up with those shows just because I try to like be above certain things, but but I think The Bachelorette is fine, I guess. I definitely think it has to definitely be something to do with like the storyline of everything. But I think it's great that they're starting to bring in more diversity. I don't understand why there's never Asian men like on. Maybe they're too busy or have like actual jobs to come on the show, but I don't know. That's probably borderline offensive. I'm so sorry, but it's just like I don't understand why they're always these like cookie cutter looking people when there's a lot of other people out there that are attractive. So
I gotta say, 4 episodes in, and she was like at least stay the rest of the season and enjoy the free hotel, the free drinks, the free food. Even if I was like, you know what, I think this person's the one on the show, I'm going to stay the whole show. I'm going to enjoy my vacation and enjoy the free coconut shrimp. I don't even eat seafood, but you know I'm going to be eating that coconut shrimp if it's free. So, all right, our final tallies for tonight. Very close, by the way. 1 point difference. So with 24 points in third place, all the way from Philly, Jess Lockhart. Give it up for Jess. And in second place with 25 points, John Toth, which puts first place Christian Hinton once again, bringing the Fire 2 wins in a row with 26 points.
That Coors Light.
Chug.
Thank
These topics were extremely difficult because, as we know, there's not been a lot of pop culture in the news. But congratulations, Christian. We'll see you again in 2 weeks. And John and Jess, we'll bring you on in the future to try again because you guys were excellent tonight.
Try, John.
Some things were said that were very interesting, to say the least.
We need more Asians on The Bachelorette.
Yes, more Asian representation, baby.
We need it. This comes from 4 white people on a YouTube show. So, we're saying it, then clearly something's up. All right, until then, pop it. Peace out.